Let's take a look now at the latest business and financial market developments. And for this conversation, we're joined by Lindile Malgas, investment strategist at Absa Investments. A very good afternoon to you, Lindile.
Good afternoon, Thami, and good afternoon to the listeners as well.
So could you briefly walk us through the latest performance in both global and local markets?
So just looking at performance, markets were a bit nervous last week. Investors were scaling back on the probability of the US Fed delivering hikes in December, and that also came across valuations that were a bit elevated. So we're seeing a continuation of that performance coming into this week. So global markets fell even further. And then if you look at it from a local perspective, the all share is in the green today, but overall still trading lower over the week. Then also looking at the Rand, it is slightly flat today, so around the 17 Rand, close to 17 Rand 20 mark. But we did see it strengthen quite extensively last week following that midterm budget, hitting about below 17 Rand to the dollar.
And the key takeaways from Coronation's results for the year ended 30th of September. Could you take us through those and also what it is that drove this performance?
Yes, so some of these asset management businesses have been posting quite strong financial results, and that's on the back of the stronger market performance that we have seen. And even from a local perspective, we have seen local markets posting double-digit returns. So Coronation definitely benefiting from that. So we saw management fees rising by double-digit, performance fees rising by about low single digits. And then if you're looking at earnings per share, that number excluding the impact of the SARS issue that they'd had previously, saw that grow by double digits. And then the company also saw its asset under management grow by double digits as well, so around 14%. So coming in excess of 700 billion, and that was driven by investment performance as well as inflows from clients as well. And then we are seeing that despite the results, markets did react a bit negatively to the share price. So the share price falling by about 2.5%. But I think what it is quite positive is on a year-to-date perspective, it's up in excess of 20%.
And looking forward to what this week has in store for us, what are the other economic releases that the markets will be watching this week?
Yeah, so Thami, just looking at what released today, we saw the inflation figures being released by Stats SA. So inflation slightly ticking up to about 3.6%. That was being driven by housing and utilities as well as food inflation. But what it is positive from a market perspective is that it was below market expectations. Markets were expecting about 3.7%. And then in the US, you are expecting some of the data from an unemployment point of view, markets expecting that to remain stable as around 4.3%.
All right, Lindile Malgas, thank you so much for taking us through those local and global markets for today. You have yourself a splendid evening further.
Thanks, Thami.
Thank you. Bye-bye. That's Lindile Malgas, investment strategist at Absa Investments.